Just prior to Passover, every Jewish family begins the process of cleansing their home of all leavened products. This ritual dates back to the time of the Exodus when the Israelites fled Egypt, who in their haste to leave captivity did not have time to allow their dough to rise. To commemorate their haste, just prior to Passover, families scour their home until they have removed all traces of leaven. The Bible states, 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread therewith, even the bread of affliction, for thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt in haste, that thou mayest remember the day when thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt, all the days of thy life. The 7 days without leaven began the day after Passover, and was called the Feast of Unleavened Bread. This cleansing ritual also represented the importance of purifying our homes of all corruption and sin prior to celebrating this important feast in the presence of the Lord. Leaven, or what we would call today sourdough, was created by allowing a mixture of flour and water to ferment over several days. Over time, the dough would begin to rise and bubble, helping to create a leaven start. This fermented dough was then added to more flour and water, left to rise, and then baked. Because only a small portion of leaven was needed to leaven an entire loaf of bread, it became a symbol of corruption, because likewise only a small portion of sin is needed to corrupt our entire soul. The timing of this cleansing is significant to the events of Holy Week, because at the same time that thousands of Jews were cleansing their homes of all leaven, Jesus entered his Father's house, the temple, and cleansed it from corruption. According to Matthew and Luke, the cleansing took place on Sunday, just following the triumphal entry. According to Mark, it took place the day after, on Monday. How significant that Jesus would choose to cleanse his Father's house of the money changers and vendors during the same period when all Jews would be cleansing their own homes. Paul, seeing the connection between our own need to cleanse our souls and the sanctifying power of Christ, said, Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. Let us this Holy Week determine to cleanse our lives of sin and start anew by accepting Christ, the true Passover Lamb, and by seeking to follow his example in every way.